Hi ladies and gents, well thanks for joining me today. Okay, we're gonna make these cute little origami boxes today. All right, how cute are these? So they're really simple. They're true origami. There's no cutting or tape involved in these. They stay together on their own. And really the only differences between making a bottom and a top is the size of the paper you start with, okay? So let's first do just how to make the box forms, because they're identical, okay? And then I'll talk about the different sizes, all right? Now you can see here I just have plain white computer paper for my base, and then I love using the recycled paper, the just regular like magazine or you know, kind of that thin like catalog type paper for tops. I think it makes for a really interesting kind of visual texture for it. So, but you can use like traditional origami paper too, completely up to you. I'm going to be using the traditional origami paper for the folding because it makes seeing the difference between the fold and color side a little bit easier. Okay, so to start with the box, whatever you want to be the good side or the side that shows on the outside, you're going to start with that paper face down. And the first thing you're going to do is two folds. I'm going to fold the paper up, hold with one finger, press the fold, and then go out to the side. So you're going to fold in half. I also have a little old clay sculpting tool here that I use as my folder. And then rotate the paper and you're going to fold in half again. Same thing, you're going to line the edges up. Now origami, being precise, is really important. You have to really get as dead even and crisp a fold as possible, and then open it back up. So you should see these 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. Now what you're going to do, just make sure I'm still centered here. Okay, good. Is you're going to take each of these corners and you're going to fold it to the center. So again, hold in place, press the crease from the center out. You're going to use your thumbnail, back end of your pen, okay, etc., to help you fold. Okay. And same thing, crease, crease. Again, to the center and hold. Creasing it out, crease, crease. And then finally the last one into the center and creased out. Beautiful. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our bottom edge and we're going to fold the whole bottom edge, keeping all these little triangle points down, up to our center line right here. Hold in place, make sure you're even at the edges, and then crease down. Rotate your origami. Repeat that same fold. So again, we're going to grab this bottom edge. We're going to fold up to the center. Okay, and press your creases down. All right, now open up your rectangle, grab these triangle points, and open it up. Now rotate your origami so that it's horizontal this way. Now we're going to take our bottom edge here, this horizontal edge. We're going to fold up to the center. Make sure our creases line up, hold, and then crease out. Same thing, rotate. And at this point, when we fold up to the center, we're repeating that same fold. Kind of think it looks like a burrito or like a salad wrap at this juncture. All right, very good. Now we're going to keep this held together at this point. We're not going to open back up, okay? And I want you to look at your origami. You're going to see 3 creases on either end. Now you shouldn't do this with a pen yourself, okay? I'm just doing it so you can see it more easily on the screen, because sometimes it's difficult to see on the camera, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this bottom corner and we're going to fold it up along this diagonal to our 3rd crease. this one, so that this bottom edge lines up against this crease. So I'm going to take this corner, I'm going to fold up so that that bottom edge lines up on that third crease. Then I'm going to open it back up. We're going to do the same top down. We're going to take this top corner, we're going to grab it, we're going to fold this top edge down along that third crease, like so. We're going to repeat those same folds on this end. So once again, find your creases. There they are. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, once again, we're taking this bottom corner, we're lifting it up so that this bottom edge folds along this one, this third crease. Now you of course don't want to draw all over your origami. I'm just doing this so it's easier to see the folds we're making. Okay, same thing, I'm going to take this upper corner and fold down along this crease as well. Crease, crease, crease. Excellent. Okay, now it's time to make the origami go 3D. So I want you to lift each of these vertical sides like so, with these 2 triangle points down in the middle. So do you see like that? I think at this point it looks kind of like a bridge. Okay, now I want you to rotate it vertically, and what you're going to do is you're going to hold with your thumbs these triangle points down in the center. You're going to pinch along these diagonal folds, and then you're going to draw the end up, like so. I'm going to do that one more time. So I'm going to pinch in here, I'm going to draw the end up, and you'll see that. Okay, now I'm going to fold at that second crease. Can everybody see that dotted line, that second crease? I'm going to fold down and push in, and that triangle point should meet right in the center of my other ones. And then just take your fingers and pinch in your sides a little bit, like so. Let's rotate and do the other end one more time. I'm going to hold these triangle points down in the center. I'm going to grab the end. I'm going to pinch in these little angled sides. Fold the top down at the second crease. Pinch at the top and the corners. And voila! I have a little box. Ta-da! All set together, held together with nothing but just those beautiful crisp folds. Okay, so let's talk about how this can be a top and a bottom. Okay? In essence, ladies and gents, the only difference between a top and the bottom, it's all the same folding, is size. So, the rule to remember is tops of boxes are always 1/2 inch bigger than your bottom boxes, right? So for example, EX, let's say my bottom paper was 7 inches, right? And that's a 7-inch square. Because all origami starts with that square paper. Well, not all, but it starts with square paper for this case. Okay, that means my top, okay, it's plus 1/2 inch. So my square for a top would be 7. Oops, that is not a 7. 7, sorry, and 1/2 inches. All right, so if you're making a 2-part box, whatever your top paper is, whatever it is going to be 1/2 inch bigger than your base. Or, working in reverse, right, your base is 1/2 inch smaller than your top. But it's all the same folding. Okay, so that's how you make this very simple origami box. Thanks for watching, ladies and gents, and I'll see you again in Miss Raga's Art Room.